I sure am hungry. Back here at Jeffry's Wine Country Barbecue, and we did a video interview with him about 7 months ago. We're gonna go see what he's been up to recently, see how business is, and by the way, he won a couple awards for his phenomenal paella and his mac and cheese. Let's go see what's going on with him. Oh,
cheers, buddy.
Sure am thirsty.
Welcome.
Jeffrey, good to see you again, my man.
Thanks for coming out.
100%. We're gonna get to that delicious mac and cheese in a second. As much as I want to eat it right now, you're sipping on, what do you got there? That's a can of a local.
These are some of my good friends over at Wild Fields. This is called Dry Hop You Don't Stop.
Dry Hop You Don't Stop.
This is their their West Coast double IPA.
Okay.
We've started bringing these guys in here at the restaurant on tap and a few cans. They just won 4 gold medals at the International Beer Festival. It only happens twice a year.
4 gold medals.
4 gold medals.
That's easy
man.
to do, right?
It's an impressive impressive feat for a local brewery, and we're always proud to work with them.
And they're based out of where here in the county?
Here in Tascadero.
They're in the Tascadero?
Yeah, North County of Tascadero, over by the movie theater.
Okay.
They're a great spot to bring the kids, bring the family. It's kind of like what we do here.
Yeah.
Making some good beers, and it pairs really well with the food that we do.
Love it, man. And I'm sipping on a nice little Topa Topa Paella out of Santa Barbara down in the Funk Zone.
That's right.
It's a good beer there. But most importantly, we're back with Jeffrey at your phenomenal Jeffry's Wine Country Barbecue.
This is it.
And wine.
This is it.
Right?
Yeah. Wine Country Barbecue. We do wine, we do beer, we do killer food, and good vibes.
We did one of these when we had our lower quality microphones. By the way, we moved up. We have wireless mics now.
The upgrade.
Yeah, the budget's gone a little bit higher in 7 months. It was 7 months ago. Unbelievable. We were standing right there.
Right.
Now we're getting a little bit more down and going to talk about the
cool.
cow.
It was cool out. It was winter time that time of year. You know, we had some. Now it's going to be like 100 and some. I don't want to talk about degrees.
Well, I'm stoked to be back here, and let's just get right into it, man. The mac and cheese, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a mac and cheese junkie, chicken wing junkie, carnitas taco junkie, but mac and cheese, you know, my dad, rest in peace, but when we were being raised, my favorite meal at the house was the frozen fish sticks and just the Kraft macaroni and cheese out of a box.
Right.
This is not that.
No, sir, it is not.
Tell us about this. Because you won some awards with this.
This is the recent 2022 The Mac and Cheese Fest People's Choice Award winner. Super proud of this dish. This is the 3rd time that we've won the first place People's Choice Award, and but we've entered it 8 times. We've always placed. Every year that we've entered the Mac and Cheese Fest, it's always been a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. But this is our 3rd time winning the 1st place. Super proud of this dish. This is our smoked brisket chorizo mac and cheese. Boom.
Smoked brisket, chorizo mac and cheese.
It's a process. It's a process, man. So what I did to get the win on this one, I made you're familiar with chorizo, right?
100%.
Mexican chorizo.
Yep.
It's got a great spice rub. So we took 6 or 7 different dried chilies, rehydrated them, and then turned them into a puree or a paste with roasted garlic, with onions, with toasted cumin seeds, with our house rub. Holy cow. Made this unbelievable rub, man. You love
did
it.
You make the chorizo, or did you buy it and then
everything's made in-house.
Jeez,
so we took it and did it 2 ways. We took a brisket and rubbed it with the chorizo rub, and then smoked it on the smoker. So you get this beautiful, earthy, slightly spicy smoked brisket. And then I took a brisket and put it through the grinder and mixed it with the same rub to make like traditional beef brisket. There's nothing traditional about beef brisket chorizo, but it's a scratch-made deal. So you get the ground beef brisket chorizo mixed with the smoked, chopped brisket chorizo, tossed with our award-winning roasted garlic 5 cheese sauce, our signature small shell pasta.
Wow.
And it's a win.
So what were you smoking when you came up with this,
Tell you what,
this idea?
Buddy. Nothing but the finest. This is Paso Robles.
But this is a newer version. This is not what you
brand new
submitted over the years, right? This is brand new option.
Every year of the Mac and Cheese Fest, I create a different recipe.
Okay.
So there's been 9 years of the Mac and Cheese Fest. It's put on by the radio station company, that American General Media. They do a great job of promoting this. It's probably the premier food festival on the Central Coast. There's every bit of 35 or 40 chef competitors, so it's no joke. The competition is stiff. There's probably about 2,000 some people that come out for the event, and it's a People's Choice Award. So everybody's going around voting for their favorite mac and cheese, and we are super stoked and proud to get the first place win on this one. It's our third first place win in the 9 years of the festival. I've been doing it for the past 8.
You know how good this is, right?
I do. I've put on probably a good chunk of 10 pounds just since the festival in the past 2 weeks. You know, mac and cheese, unlike you, I grew up eating the Kraft mac and cheese.
Right.
You know, it's a staple. You know, it's the kind of the benchmark, but I was never a big mac and cheese fan until this festival came around.
Okay.
And now it's a staple menu item. We always say that this restaurant is the house that mac and cheese built. Mm-hmm. We do 7 different mac and cheeses.
Is that right?
On our menu.
Matt, you got to try this. I'll save some for you before off camera. We'll get you to have some of this.
Yeah.
Can we talk about what cheeses you put in there, or is that secret?
Yeah, everything is. When it comes to secrets and recipes, my style is very much about, I'll tell you the ingredients, but I won't necessarily tell you the proportions. You know.
Okay.
That's where we keep it close to our hearts. So we got sharp cheddar. We got white American.
Ooh,
the
nice.
white American cheese gives it that great melty factor.
Right.
We got provolone. We got mozzarella. We got a little cream cheese to also help with the texture, and a little Parmesan. And on this one, we hit it with a little bit of pepper jack, and the pepper jack kind of just gives it a little bit extra kick. But what I love so much about this dish, and what everyone else seemed to love about it, was it's a balance. It's chorizo is typically spicy,
right.
and this is spicy, but it's got earthy heat to it. It's not over the top spicy.
I'm not going to save any for Matt.
You're probably going to take it all down. It's easy to do.
Good God, this is good.
And for the good health nut, well balanced folks, we serve it with a little mixed greens. Kind of helps the roughage.
Oh man,
that roughage kind of helps it
100%.
digest all that cheese.
That's phenomenal.
It's a good dish, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, we were really proud of that dish. This was the 9th annual Mac and Cheese Fest, and to be able to come back and after 2 years of being off.
Yep.
The crowd was on fire. Everybody was super stoked to be there. Good turnout. The music was great. All the DJs were great. We had a fantastic team helping us put out all this mac and cheese. The camaraderie. One of my favorite things about doing these food festivals are the charities that benefit from the proceeds, and getting all these chefs in the county together, and kind of razzing each other a little bit, competing, but there's just such a great sense of camaraderie. We got some fantastic chefs and restaurateurs on the Central Coast,
100%.
And we're glad to be a part of it.
100%. So this is going home with me. What is that over there? That's your paella, right?
This is the other
your semi-famous paella.
Tell you what,
quite famous.
Right? Yeah, we just won first place People's Choice just 2 weeks earlier.
Keep talking. I'm gonna eat, man.
Please get in on some of this. This is I think we're gonna be the only barbecue restaurant in the country where you're gonna have paella as one of their signature items. But this is our smoked chicken and sausage paella. We call this Paso Paella. This has also won the People's Choice Award. I think now we're five-time first place winner at the Paso Pinot and Paella Festival that happens in Templeton. It's always the first Sunday of June. The Mac and Cheese Festival is right around the 3rd Saturday of June. So within about a 2.5 week period, 3 week period, we were able to take home 2 prestigious People's Choice Awards at 2 of the best food festivals on the Central Coast.
Bless your heart, man. Bless your heart, man. This is awesome. Do you change this recipe, or is this ongoing?
This is the standard. This is we're not a seafood restaurant here.
Right.
Obviously, we're a barbecue restaurant. I do finish it with shrimp, but this is a dish that I was able to kind of master, I guess, a few years ago.
You can have some, by the way.
I know this dish quite well. You know what? I will get it on a little bit for you. Check this out. So we do it, and we top it with these 2 sauces.
I like that. What is that creamy sauce? It's got something in it that I can't identify. It's great though.
A Dijon aioli and arugula pesto. that we top our paella. And for anyone who's not familiar with paella, it's the national dish of Spain. It's a fantastic wine country dish because it pairs with pretty much whatever's in your glass.
Right.
Even double IPAs.
Especially some of the red wines around here, I would
But
imagine,
yeah,
right?
the Pinot Noirs,
Man.
the Pinot Noir Pinot and Paella Festival is kind of the catalyst. I created this dish because of this festival. 500 people will come out to the Templeton Park.
Yep.
All the proceeds go to the Paso Robles Youth Arts Foundation. Big fans and supporters of what they do.
Sure, absolutely.
And we had like 15 chefs out there all making their version of paella. 500 guests and about 20 wineries only pouring Paso Robles Pinot Noir.
Wow. And that's not super common around here. The Pinot Noir is very temperamental as far as where you can grow it.
Right.
And you know that because you are on your way, or you already are a sommelier, right?
I'm in a master's program
Okay.
right now. Yeah, I'm working on a master's degree in wine and beverage management.
Yep.
I'm the sommelier here at the restaurant.
Yep.
So all the wines that we bring in, I bring in these wines to pair with our cuisine.
Are you still going up to Napa once a month or every couple of weeks, or is it all
Just
online?
did our last one. Just did the last residency in May.
Okay.
So now here we are. It's almost July.
Yep.
I do have some summer school work to get finished up by July 10th. So as soon as we finish this up, I might have to hit the books a little bit. And then we get the rest of summer off, and then September start back up.
Okay.
And that'll be the final year. I'm really excited to be a part of this program to
Awesome.
earn a master's degree in my field. And in the restaurant, food and beverage field, a lot of us are lucky to have graduated with our high school diplomas, to be able to take it a couple steps further and get a master's degree in a field that I love so much.
Which school is that through?
This is through the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America.
I didn't know there was one
Yeah.
here on the West Coast. All right.
Yeah.
So business-wise, are you back to 2019 levels here?
You know what? I think we pretty much are.
Okay,
We pretty
good.
much are. We're so glad to see 2020 in our rearview mirror
Yeah.
and all the
Can I
the
flip off
pandemic.
those years?
Yeah,
I will.
They're
2020.
done, man.
Get GTFO 2020.
Kick them to the curb. 2022 has been. We're back, baby.
Good.
You know, we're back. The tourism is back. The locals are back. Everybody's excited to be getting out, come hang out in the courtyard. And I tell you what, it's like we were talking about. It's going to be hot today, but we do everything we can to try to keep it as cool as we can here on the outdoor courtyard. I got a couple swamp coolers over here.
I saw that. Nice little addition. You
Got
the
some little
Ryobi
misters, yeah.
misters. It's a new addition. I like it. Hey, my man, I will see you in another few months at the very latest. All right.
Appreciate
and I
you.
appreciate your time. I'm going to finish all this off camera. All right.
Very good. Cheers.
All right. Later, guys.